Hello, everyone, and welcome to the live Monday night edition of Winners Circle Sports Betting Podcast. Sean Higgs in the house, solo. We'll see if anybody shows up. Let's be honest. He's spinging on a bunch of old cats. These guys got a 7 o'clock East Coast. Who knows? They're drinking Metamucil, getting ready for bed. They can't be staying up late. Who knows? We'll see if they show up here. Someone said I give snarky comments, so of course I got to come out with a snarky comment to start the thing. No. But how much analysis do you want from me, fella? Like, do I want to spend 20 minutes talking about a spin ratio and exit velocities for baseball? You know who you are in the comment section. We got NFL football tonight. Uh-oh, got the little we're live now. I see us. I got to hit the like button here on the channel. All right. So I've got the game pulled up over here. I'm seeing lines. So we're going to do some props. We're going to throw out a few props for the game. 3.5, 42, money line, minus 170. Tick down a notch. We got comments. We'll jump into them. My guy Mar is in the house. Good to see Mar. Skywise is ready to go. Gavin is saying CMC is out. Is that official? Is it official no CMC? We're official no CMCs? Uh-oh. Hold on a second. We're gonna live come chat with me. All right, we're tweeting out. We got it covered. Let's go here. All right. Now I gotta find a official no CMC. I mean, that's is it really shocking here with his little calf or whatever the heck was wrong with him? Because someone today was, is he injured? It's yes. The face says he's out. George says, thinking the Jets. Well, I like the Jets anyway, George. 3.5, is it the best number right now? You could have had this at 6 a week ago. Why are we waiting? Are we Lee Corso? I got to come put a little hat on my head. I'll put my little Luke Skywalker on my head to take him on game day. If this line was going to move, once it went down to 5.5, should have been thinking the Jets. Besides all the off-field, no Ayuk, no Williams, CMC's banged up. 3.5. Honestly, I wouldn't take 3.5 at the Jets. I'd rather go money line. Take the 140, 145 money line. Nola face, Brees Hall 25 plus rush yards in each half plus 140 on DK. So I'm looking at DK right now. And again, please put your props in the thing because for me to come hunt them down on the channels is difficult. I got a couple for myself here, Nola face. I like this one. So for me, I was looking at Brees. I saw this was I loaded these up here. You see it coming across the bottom here. This was at 3 o'clock this afternoon, so it might have moved. Brees Hall over 100 yards. It's minus 170. That's plus 170. That's a bad banner there. That's a plus 170. That's the rookies running backstage. I'm not gonna call out the guy whose name starts with a J. He knows who he is. Watching me on. He's got me on a huge TV at his house, 90-inch screen, like he's like at the circuit or something. My head's got to look like a giant Zeppelin on a toothpick. But I like Brees Hall here. Also, over 40 receiving yards. This one, oh my God, that's the 170. Hold on a second. This was plus 475. That's why he's got them backwards here. That's why they're backwards. Okay, so over 100 yards was plus 475 on the DK. That was at 3 o'clock. I thought that was bizarre. Like, I know the Jets have a little bit of, the Niners have some defense, but is that a little too much to think here? It's plus 400 right now this second. I mean, 110 is, and 110 yards is a big day. Plus 700. I like him also. Catch stuff out of the backfield. Plus 170 here. And currently, Brees Hall, receiving yards. Why is it 62.5 now? There's only one number up here. Maybe because I went to a band. But possibly I got this one off Bet Online. So I apologize for that one. But you like the Brees Hall first half, second half, 25. I like it. the whole game here. 475 over 100 yards. Why not do that here? I'm looking at it. It's plus $4 right now on DK, Nola Face. I'll give you a couple other ones that I just like here. Dabo over 49.5 receiving yards. Basically even money here. The rushing and receiving yards combined plus 115. Let's just look at a up-to-date one there. Do I have some? You know what? He's off the board, I guess, because we have no CMC here. He's missing in action. But then against DK, I could be missing it. And now FanDuel's not loading. It is what it is. My final prop here in this game that I like. How about these are come from behind wins? Actually, I got one more after this as well. Either team that come from behind today, plus 285 and plus 170. I'm not saying there's locks in the world. They're easy kind of winners. Do you think somebody gets behind here and can win a game? If the answer is yes to that, you put a little something down, you're making a profit here. I mean, if you just get down 3-0 and come back and win this game 16-9, plus 285 in your pocket. Why wouldn't we come on and take this little bit of a obscure bet? And this one here as well. And this is, to me, I hate saying easy, right? I don't like, you know me, I don't like saying stuff's easy or locks or goat whale plays, whatever nonsense people are throwing out from the lab and baking or whatever crap they do. Jets have scored between 11 and 20 points, plus 135. Again, this was off DK earlier. This was at 3 o'clock. Things may have changed. And I didn't bet this. These are just ones I'm throwing out here for the chat. 11 and 20 points plus 135, 21 and 30 points plus 180. And the total was, 43.5. That's now we got some, the lines come down a little bit. I get it. I don't know. I think somebody's going to be in this range because look at the Niners here. 11 to 20 points, they're plus 195. 21 to 30, they're plus 140. So either team's going to be in this range based on the total of the game. And you're going to give me plus 195 and plus 140 and plus 135 plus 180. You're at worst case you're getting 35. At worst case you're getting 40 here if it's a 21-14 game or something in that range, right? So you're making a profit here. Do we think somebody's going to scoring less than 10, 11 points? Is it going to be a 19? I don't think it's going to be a 19-10 game. I think it's going to be a low scoring game. I don't think somebody's scoring 10 points. I think we get to the 13 mark here. I mean, heck, 23-13. Look at this, plus 195, plus 180. Nice payday. That's a nice little payday. Richard, we got at the Jets at 4.5. Hey, listen, it's better than 3.5. Take the points there. Now, it's down now. I don't love it as much, right? I mean, 3.5. It's at this point. I'll look at a 145 on the money line there. Total's 42.5. George thinking money line as well. Yeah, at this point, the line is gone. You can move on, right? If you the 6, the 5, the 4, the 4.5, it's 3.5. It's 3.5 right now. Don't like the Niner vibe right now. Let's see. George also says Niners regress. Not sure why, but I see it. I think it's a regression for them just based on how the schedule sets up for San Fran. It's a tough schedule. You looked at the schedule. You got short weeks. I mean, just look at this weekend coming up. Both of these guys, Monday night on a short week anyway, 2 physical defenses, and then their road faves next week. Jets at Tennessee, who I could go on about them blowing a 17-0 lead to Caleb Williams, who I think is a clown. Unbelievable. And the Niners going to Minnesota, who people think they're a bad team. You beat the Giants. How much does that count? I mean, the Giants, look at the Giants' upcoming schedule. They could lose. When's their next one? Against the Patriots? In 2 months? Where are they going? Where are they going? And again, with San Fran, Jets today, Short week, Minnesota. Rams. New England. Let's get that one. Arizona. Short week again at Seattle on the road. Then you got KC after that one. A little extra rest there, but come on. Dallas after that. It's tough. Kansas City has won back-to-back championships, right? Pretty good team. San Fran's been to multiple Super Bowls the last few years. It is tough getting back. And you throw in a short schedule or short weeks sometimes, and the way the schedule's set up, that's why I like the Lions to win the NFC, George. And aggression is more based on schedule than play. But you lose CMC, yeesh. Ben Rizzo says Jets got the better offensive line, better defense. Listen, let's see how the offensive line is. It's rebuilt. It's healthy. Last year lasted, 40 seconds? It collapsed. Cost them their season. Now, the defense talks like they're the Doomsday Cowboy defense or the Steel Curtain or the 86 Bears or whoever you want to put in there is great defenses. Jets defense does a lot of talking. Everything was the quarterback and offensive problem. Let's see how you do tonight. Let's see. I mean, I like him, obviously. I bet him. So, but defensively, I think it is their strong point. Aaron Rodgers limited last year, what did we get? Nothing out of him. Getting a little old, a little long in the tooth. But they brought in this crappy offensive coordinator because he's familiar with him. You brought in, I was talking to somebody, they bring in Alan Lazard, the guy 6'1" for a TD. That's his old buddy there. All right. He likes his familiar guys. That's why I kind of like Breece Hall out of backfield to catch some passes. He's just gonna find guys. He's not, you drop a ball, it's not coming back to you. He'll move on. We'll see how this offensive line holds up. Or it says Purdy under pass attempts 31.5 minus 115 bet 365. I don't hate this one because they're gonna still kind of try to run the ball. They're not gonna have him come out and start chucking it. 31.5 is a lot of 31.5. What is this game going to be? Is this game playing in the 30s? Is this 36, 34, this kind of game? Under 31.5. I got to go up to see when has he thrown 30-something passes in a game? I got to go to his prior performances to see this. Can I pull up a season on this guy? Where do I get his where can I find this? Got to find its last season. Go to games, I guess, right? Pass attempts. Here we go. Actually, Super Bowl is one thing, 38. Playoffs, 31, 39. 28, 32, 25, 27, 27, 30. And that's a 30 average because he had 39 versus Green Bay, a game they were trailing. It was ugly. And then the 38 in the Super Bowl. Again, you start chucking late. But most times his number is 29. Let's look at the regular season here. 30, 32, 29, 28.5. These are all halves too, by the way. Under, over, under. He goes over against Baltimore, who's a team that's scoring, and over in the playoff games. We remember the Green Bay game. They were trailing. Detroit, it was 31.5. He got 31 and 38 in the Super Bowl. I don't know. Did that go to overtime, that game? Right. He was throwing the ball in that. I like that under. This is pretty good here, Richard. Good find. Ben, Niners big time. Safety's out. Linebacker out. CMC questionable. Ben, they say CMC is officially out. Talking sports with JT, my guy. Good to see you. Nevada Maverick. Performance of Kirk makes me wonder how Rodgers will perform. I must say that's a good comparison. That's a good point. And I know the Niner love was basically based on, hey, Rodgers played a couple games last year. What's he going to be here? No preseason. Niner defense. It does, though. Kirk was bad. And, Steelers, again, Steelers and Niners, same kind of defensively, talent-wise. Hey, listen, Steelers always have a decent defense, but that's a good point. That's a good little point to bring up there on the bottom. I wasn't thinking about that. That was, should make you wonder. Good. Talk Sports JT says Rodgers interception over a half is minus 110. Yeah, right. Hasn't played in a while. Rusty, tip ball. And again, minus 110. I'm not gonna say no to that. I can live with those odds. Ben says Purdy over 8.5 rush attempts. And he averages 20. He likes to average 20. The passing attempts. Yeah, I ran through the passing attempts for him. Rush attempts. Let's see. Over 8.5 rush attempts. So last year, again, I'm just using this off covers, including Super Bowl, the last 10 games. 3.5, 2.5, 2.5. Well, I did not play against Rams final game. 2.5, 2.5, 3.5, 3.5, 3.5, 3.5. He had 6 against Green Bay. Again, ugly game. 5 against Detroit. 3 against Kansas City. 8.5. His rush attempts today is 8.5. Why? Where are the rushing props? 25 yards rushing for Purdy. Again, this is DK. I got to find the attempts here. Probably got to go BOL because BOL does a little better layout. I like their layout better. We did 27 attempts. Bryce Hall, anytime TD. I don't hate this one. Plus 105 here on the DraftKings channel for an anytime TD. Juszczyk, the big fullback, 4-1 says Talk It Sports. And that is a bad one. DK is showing a plus 750 anytime for this guy. Plus 750 if you're on DK right now. Talk Sports. Plus 750. Richard, you're welcome. You're welcome on that. That was a good spot. Ben says under 43.5 Jets to cover. I agree with both of those. The Madden curse. Yes. Where is the let's bring up all of the Madden covers. Where is the Madden curse? That goes back to who? Eddie George? Eddie George with the Madden curse? Madden curse history. Let's go. The Madden curse list. What we got here? Does the Madden curse still exist? This was from June 2024. I love it. McCaffrey gets the nod. Here we go. 2001, Eddie George. George went on to rush for more 1,500 yards in his cover season, but he also lost a career high number of fumbles. They say that his season average coughed up the ball in the Titans' season-ending playoff game and never averaged more than 3 yards per carry for the rest of his career. Verdict, they gave him a curse. Dante Culpepper, after throwing 33 touchdown passes for a first-time start in 2000, Culpepper took a nosedive during his cover season. Injuries cost him 6 games, 16 fumbles, 14 touchdowns, and 13 picks. 4-7. The curse is real. Marshall Faulk, Hall of Famer, enters cover season having logged 5 straight 1,000-yard seasons, 3 straight 1,300-yarders. But in 2002, he broke down, missing almost a half dozen starts. The curse is real. Michael Vick, fractured fibula, less than a week after the game's release. Sidelined him for all but 5 years. Oh, my goodness. Ray Lewis, not cursed. Donovan McNabb. Scuffled with Terrell Owens, missed half of the 6-10 season, went on to miss 8 games over the next 2 years. The curse is real. Sean Alexander. Here we go. Like Falk, entered to cover 5 straight 1,000-yard seasons. Nope. Cursed. Titans, Vince Young. Cursed. Brett Favre. Cursed. NFL high 22 picks, hurt his shoulder. Larry Fitzgerald and Troy Polamalu gets the half curse. Polamalu missed a career-high 11 games thanks to a MCL injury. Fitzgerald was a Pro Bowler. Drew Brees, 7-9 season. They went to the playoffs that year. They said it's a cursed season. Peyton Hillis. We could do a whole show on this. Oh, my goodness. Pagan Hills, a Madden cult hero. Oh, my goodness. Calvin Johnson, not cursed. AP with a half cursed season. Richard Sherman, not cursed. Odell Beckham, not cursed in his season. Gronk, 6-star herniated disc. The curse is real. Tom Brady, not cursed. That guy, he can't get. They could be a bunch of witches around that guy. He's not coming, not cursed. Antonio Brown, cursed. Only played 16 games in the NFL after the cover release. Mahomes, not cursed. Lamar, not cursed. Mahomes and Brady, not cursed. The John Madden cover, he can't be cursed. And then Josh Allen, not cursed. So we've had some not curses of late. But it says our year-by-year decision, 14 of 24 cover athletes, 58% have been cursed. But just 2.5 of the last 10 cover athletes. So if he's out, the curse is back. Well, not back, because that's only 3 of 10. Now we're 30%? That's not really a curse, Ben. But it's funny. And that was a good 5 minutes. We could talk about something other than crazy props today. Kittle, anytime touchdown. Not Ron Kittle. I think the White Sox should probably use him at DH right now. Kittle anytime here. What do I got here on the DK? Do we have a Kittle sighting? Plus 180, Gavin. I got a plus 180. Although I would rather do the big Kyle at 750. Cannot get DK. Well, it happens. Live in Cali. All right. Well, we got to go offshore. I got Purdy over 8.5 rushing yards on FanDuel. 8.5 rushing yards. Is it yards or attempts? See, I don't mind the yards. I mean, he could just get out of the way for one and go. I could do that. Right? He escapes the pressure, he, as they say, scampers to a first down. Living in Cali, sports betting, not legal. VPNs are your friend. Buy stock, San Fran 24-16. Listen, we get 24-16 buy stocks. You know what that's going to cash? That'll cash our 11 points plus 135 and our 21 points plus 140. That'll put 270 in our pocket minus the 200. So it'll be a $70 winner if you do all 4 of those. CMC may have done maybe a down year for him. Hey, listen, the guy logs a lot of carries. Not getting any younger. He's already banged up. It's game 1. Game 1 on a Monday, already with extra rest. He's out. Executive board member, Luis Santiago. Welcome, board member. The curse of Joe. John Madden, I guess. Ben says he's cursed. Dominic, he's been in the league forever. You don't think with the carries he's had all second nature to him. Maybe he's more healthy than ever. He's been a franchise quarterback. He will know what he's doing. Yeah, I'm not saying he doesn't know what he's doing, but the point that was brought up was like, hey, he's not young, coming off an injury, and Cousins didn't look all that great in his start, right? I mean, I'm not saying Cousins is Aaron Rodgers, but side by side, 2 older quarterbacks coming off injuries, first start of the season, pretty decent defenses. We can say what we will about the Steelers winning games and maybe not being good or bad or whatever. Defensively, they're coming to the party, Dominic. So I think that's what the comparison was, and I was kind of like, wow, you know what? I didn't really think about that part of it. Not that Cousins is Rodgers or Rodgers is cousin, but I get it. You know, hey, listen, Kirk Cousins. Go back and look at the last few years. The guy was going to the Hall of Fame, believe it or not. I mean, the guy's put up some numbers. Richard, the Purdy 8.5 rushing yard prop. Yes. Niners under 27.5 on a part. 27 total points? Yes. Yes, under 27.5. So that's a parlay. You got 27.5 under team total. Is that what that is? I mean, that's a lot of points for them. And the Purdy rush attempts, is that how you got that parlayed up, Richard? How do you have that parlayed? Let me know on that one. All right, I'm going to run down, again, a couple I got for the show here. Samuel, my guy Debo, over 49.5 receiving yards, minus 110. Over 75 rushing and receiving yards, plus 115. You can do both. You know me, I see that plus 115. I'd rather have that one than the minus 110. Over 100 yards. This will be scrolling on the bottom here. We'll make it we'll banner this up for now for poops and giggles. Over 100 yards plus 475. If the Jets are going to come in here and get a win, is it going to be Aaron Rodgers and Purdy in a 44-40 shootout? No, we're going to have to roll out ball control. Let's go. Save our quarterback. He's old. He's coming off injury. Let's see how the offensive line goes. Hand it off to our stud running back here. 100 yards plus 475. How about the little dumpity dumpsters? 40 receiving yards. 40 plus 170. Right? We're in trouble. That's a little dump off to my guy Brees Hall here. We're not gonna force it downfield. I don't want to get hit. Where's my little outlet guy? Oh, there he is. I think we're looking good. How about this one? For those new to the chat. Jets plus 285, Niners plus 170. One team to come from behind in this one. Again, I don't have this game, but I saw it on there. I'm like, this is an interesting one. And again, please put it in the chat. How many freaking props are there? I don't have them all covered. I didn't find them all. There's some good ones. I'm sure you could find good ones out here as well. But this one to me, nobody goes up 3-0 or 7-0 and end up losing the game. 285 to 170. I mean, $100, you're guaranteed $70 here if it's the Niners. 185, it's the other side. I mean, doing both. Let's go. And the points I was talking about. 11 and 20 points for Jets, 135. 21 and 30 is plus 180. San Fran is 195 at 11 and 20 points, and 140, 21 and 30. So if you think Rodgers is not going to be 100% effective, not playing for a long time. If you think CMC weighs a lot on the Niner offense and both defenses and the Jets is a better defense to come here to play, can you get a game that's 19-16? 2017? Average score of football used to be 2017, according to our Friday Football Live playbook database guys. 2017 is a pretty common score. Well, 2017, you're going to get a plus 195 or a plus 135. I mean, that's pretty good payout. Next, where else we got here? That's it. Just Timothy coming in with the high five. No other comments? Come on, folks. I can't just be running these down again. What do I do? The Madden rundown again? Do I got to bring out Luke Skywalker in honor of Darth Vader, the voice of Darth Vader passing away today? What else could we find here? What else can we find? I'm going to keep this one up. Just keep something rolling in here. Oh, you know what I could just do? Hello. There's the scroll. Last day of Early Bird Special at gamblersworld.net. I'll probably mention that since it is they do sponsor the show here that we roll out here. 5 days a week, Monday to Thursday, taped, free pick videos, me, Chip, Doug Upstone, Chip Chirimbus, I keep saying Chip like, you type in Chip, all of a sudden you put like Alvin and Chipmunks come up or something. No, it's Chip Chirimbus. Today he was hanging out at a sports bar watching horse racing. Guy's living a dream. Friday live, Marc Lawrence, Victor King, and myself, 1 p.m. Eastern, live every Friday. So this is the Monday Night Live we're going to do. And, you spring something on a bunch of guys on a weekend. Of course, nobody's going to show up. We thought maybe one guy would show up, but we're working on it. I'll be here next week because I'm a guy who's just in front of the video all day long. Maybe we could find another prop for the show. Randy Batista. Hey, those y'all watching some Monday Night Football in the Philippines. There you go. All I know about the Philippines is one, that's where they filmed Apocalypse Now. And two, Imelda Marcos in all of her shoes. And they actually filmed Platoon in the Philippines, I believe. There we go. I watched it's on Netflix. No, Prime. It was on Prime. A documentary on the Platoon movie. I don't know. Interesting. The Philippines. Thank you for tuning in, Phil. What time is it in the Philippines? It's got to be like 8 a.m. over there. What time is it over there? Right? I mean, Hawaii's, if it's 3, it's a 6 hour. That's 9. At least 12 hours, right? It's probably 6. I need a time check in the Philippines. Here we go. Should I use Google or should I be a wacko and show you what kind of psycho I am and use Bing? Who uses Bing? Can we run a poll? Who likes Bing? Who likes Google? What time is it in the Philippines? 7:34. I was close. 7th. There we go. There we go. Look at that. I was ahead of you. Not bad. Not bad. I know the time zones of the world in my head. I'm just trying to think from Hawaii where the Philippines are. But not on the globe. I used the flat Earth map for that one. I know our guys in the backstage love that. And Ross was a big flat Earth guy. He was rubbing off on me. Jesse and Ross, their flat Earth stuff. Not sure. Is Stop Geo kind of coming to the chat today? Him and Stop Geo and Jesse love that flat Earth. All right. So NFL week 2 is basically college football week 3, NFL week 2. We've seen some line moves already for the upcoming week. That doesn't stop me, though. Got 10 games loaded up for NFL Sunday. Nothing for Thursday night. Nothing for Thursday night for me. I'm actually leaning Miami there. So that's a little freebie for you. Premium stuff. When we do the free pick video on the Football Friday, you'll get a primo from me there. But yeah, there we go. Guarantee picks. Sean at gamblersWORLD.net. Go get them there. Maybe from now on in live shows, we'll run some like special promo codes, something crazy. We'll do that going forward. Again, this is the first one. The first NFL live here on Winner Circle Podcast, powered by gamblersworld.net. And again, in the future, it's me. There's 12 other cats on the site. Now you've seen Chip Trimbus, Doug Upstone, Mark Lawrence, Victor King. Matt Fargo is supposed to be making an appearance pretty soon. Kyle Hunter does some videos for us. All right. So if you see these guys on Twitter, be like, hey, why don't you come into the live show? I can't do that. They'll be like, why are you harassing me? But the fans can. The people. Sally Perez Ribby in a Royal game here. Did Sally Dogs really get a Ribby? Because where's my other notebook? I have a type of thing. When you were there, when I was doing the little midday, Sally was plus 145 for a Ribby in the Yankee game. A plus 145 there. So that's good. Although I do like the over in that game as well. I like the Royals in the over. Yankee fans, listen. You're not going far. At this point, you're probably going to make the playoffs because everything else is everybody else is like falling apart around you. The Orioles can't separate yourselves from each other. You've been 500 since the All-Star break, sitting around, you're 82 wins each. Who's catching the wild card here? Like you're 5 up. So you're probably making the playoffs. I don't know if you beat the Royals or Cleveland or Minnesota or Houston. I don't like the staff. You got 2 bats. Yankee fans, you got 2 bats. Why are we still pitching to Judge and Soto? Somebody would think in the playoffs would just say, I'm not going to throw the ball to these guys. Let somebody else beat me. Let Ben Rice beat me. That guy. Ben Rice. Michael B's in the house, my guy. Good to see you, Michael. And look at this. We're banning comments. I love it when the spammers. You're official when the NFL spammers come in. Actually, I shouldn't say that. Wait till we got to get the sex spammers come in here. Then you've really made it towards some bot land. They found you in like Eastern Europe or something when they start popping up. Michael, I said that in the channel today. I said I was on here. I said I'm on here 5 days a week. You know what? You might cut out though, because you cut out sometimes half hour into the midday money. So you might miss it at the end when I say where I'm rolling out to. I am here. I am here Monday to Thursday. Free pick videos. Friday live. You know Friday. I tell you I'm going to do a Friday live. I say it in there. I say I'm rolling out of here. Got time to go do Friday live. Who is going to win? Are we talking this game tonight? I like the Jets. Now, it's 4.5, though. I don't love the 4.5 like I love the 6. Actually, it's 3.5. I go Jet money line here. 150, Randy. 3.5. I'm not interested. Not interested. 3.5. Rather do money line. Money line for me. Aaron Rodgers passing yards. What do we got here? Purdy's 300 is plus 390. Rodgers, they don't think he's going to go 300. 5-1. Passing. Who's got the crazy passing TDs? Where is the crazy 5-guy burger and fry same game or anytime TD parlay? Who's got that going on? Like, let's fear Ben Rice, the Yankees. I can't wait for them and the Dodgers lose. The Dodgers got some major problems. It's great. They got a nice top of the order. The pitching staff is a hot mess right now. Bunch of 5-inning guys for the Dodgers. Injured on to boot. I tune you out. Do you turn me? Yeah, thanks, Mike. I appreciate it. Thanks. CMC's out for the line. The line has not crashed. First of all, this line was 6. It came down because the Ayuk news. Then it was Williams. I mean, and it was going to drop a point anyway because, let's be honest, the Niners are good. People are going to take the Jets. People are going to, the line moved when? Weeks ago from 6 to 5? Who's been that game? Not people coming into live chats on YouTube channels and watching on Twitter, whether it's this or any other channel. The average person isn't betting Monday Night Football in June or July or August. And it's 3.5. It was 4.5 this morning. So it's even at 4 at some spots. Over 3.5 field goal skywise. I don't hate this with two teams that play defense. So plus 125. You could have this at halftime. Let's be honest. You could get 2 of these in the first quarter. Randy says McCaffrey's not playing. Officially ruled out? Yes. I bet both Rodgers and Purdy throw picks, plus 110 to minus 110. These guys play very little preseason. Both guys work with new guys, 2 good defenses. I agree. Split at worst. And that's another thing. So let's talk about the crappy play we saw yesterday from Levis and Fields and Caleb Williams, Bryce Young on his own planet of horrendous football. I mean, they have a whole planet. Besides him being not playing that bad, there's a subplanet or a moon of the Carolina Panthers in their pathetic play. Can these guys play preseason football? Can you let the quarterbacks play a little bit and learn? Because the product, I saw someone on Twitter was talking about, the scoring is down. I wonder why scoring's down. The quarterbacks stink. There's a handful. Count them on one hand, the good quarterbacks in the league. Oh, he's a rookie. He's going to be the best thing ever. Yeah, the best. How many guys the best thing ever? Mac Jones was the best thing ever. Zach Wilson, Trey Lance, Sam Howell, Josh Rosen, Jake Locker. I mean, we could go on and on and on. For every Mahomes and Allen or Lamar, what do we got here? I mean, let's just think. Mac Jones, Zach Wilson, Trey Lance. All on different teams. All drafted what? Top 10? Maybe Sam Howell was in the top 10. He was in the first round, but you get the gist of it. Can the quarterbacks play in the preseason, please? Michael Penix. He played a series. Looks really good. How does Sit and Penix look right now after what you saw out of Kirk Cousins? There's a nice little scroll about me coming across the bottom. Get the NFL. Final hours. Early bird special. A little rough out of the gate for me in NFL yesterday. I had some dogs. Tough losses, missing games by half points, Denver, the Colts, and then just a bad play of Carolina. And then we'll say about Tennessee. College football's off to a nice start. Get it. $5.99 gamblersworld.net. Primo action. Michael B says 1 point is a lot of movement for a non-quarterback as another position player who would move the line that much. Yeah, let's go to Cincinnati because we saw Chase being rolled down. That line came down. So there are guys who could move a line a little bit. And if it's a guy that your offense goes through, yeah. Michael B. Jake Locker, I've not heard the name in sometime. Washington's finest. Yeah. Washington goes down to Tennessee. There's another one. Will Levis. He looked like a bad pair of Levi's. Too much mayo for Will. Too much mayo. Chase played for Did he play? I didn't even catch a ball. Did he do anything? I thought him and the other guy didn't play. I mean, you knew he was going to suit up because, I'm not going to miss a game check. Oh, he did have a couple passes. Oh, T. Higgins didn't play. Why did I think both Chase? I wasn't watching the game. I just figured they were being so bad that both guys were out. There you go. Like, subscribe, notification bells on here. Winner Circle channel. Let's go, folks. Let's get those numbers up. Subscription. We're at 14,000. Those are rookie numbers. Need to pump them up. He did play Sunday. 6 catches. All right. The other guy was out. I get you. I thought they were both out because they looked so terrible. And there's a nice overreaction. There's a nice overreaction in that game. A 3.5 opener, Kansas City. Now is at 6. I think he'd come in on Cincinnati next week. No more props. Anybody else got any props for the game here? Jets Niners 285 to 170. Somebody to come from behind. Why can't it happen? Hall over 40 receiving yards is plus 170. Again, avoid the sack. I don't want to get hit. Dump off action. And Mr. Hall again, 100 yards. We're going to pound it, protect the quarterback, drain the clock, plus 475. And Mr. Samuel, rushing and we'll start in the back end here because now the CMC is not playing. Rushing and receiving yards, 75 over plus 115. Over 75 rushing and receive. Let's go. You can get this on 2 plays, 115. And his receiving yards. I like this guy. I think he's really good. Total points here for each team. Jets 11 to 20s plus 135. 21-30s plus 180. San Fran plus 195, 11-20. 21-30s plus 140. I don't think somebody scored more than 30. I won't be shocked if this is 2017 and scoring a nice big payday here. And I think these you got to kind of play them all. You got to play all 4 a little bit. You can't just keep picking. If you do 2, I'd rather do 4. I know it's not going to be. You got to hit them just right, but I think actually that won't work out too well, right? Because we need 400 on a take back of both. That doesn't work. How should I word that then? I want to do the 11 to 20s for both, or the Jets 21 to 30 and 11 to 20 for San Fran. Because I could see the Jets winning like 23-17 or something. 180, 195. Like it says, like and subscribe, people. Showing us to look at Mike. This is not me typing this in. Michael B is a real person. I see you've been in other chats with me. He has some crazy ideas about who the best shooters of bad time is. So Mike doesn't like that I make fun of Seth Curry. And I say that Craig Hodges is a better three-point shooter than Seth Curry, or Drazen Petrovic, the Nets, could outshoot Seth Curry. He could outshoot him too, just push him right out of the way. Mike, thank you. I took a little Debo. 2 TDs, 5 to 1. I wish you could find a Debo to score a rushing and receiving TD prop. That'd be a good one. Yeah, I think he's the key to that team. As much as CMC is going to run the ball and stuff like that, he doesn't play. This is the guy. This is the guy. Line him up in the backfield, put him in the slot. He goes outside, whatever you need him to do. I like him. And what are you going to get out of Ayuk here? What are you getting out of him? You know these guys are going to suit up. I'm sitting out. Get your payday. Chase. I know he wants more money than Jefferson, right? He came out and basically said it. It's still 3.5. 43 now. So it just moved down a half point here on DK. We're talking about it, and there's only, 100-some people watching. But I was saying that Kyle Juszczyk checked a 750 anytime touchdown instead of Mr. Kittle at plus 180. Alan Lazard, there you go. He's a Rodgers guy, 6-1. I mean, is there anything else to go really crazy down the road? 3 TD game. Who's doing a 3 TD game today? Would you want to do a Breece Hall for 35 hundo? A 35-1 on him for 3 TDs? Him and Samuel are the top ones, 3-1. I mean, I buy 35-1. That's worth it. The Craig Hodges rant. You like the Craig Hodges rant? 2-0 Royals. Got the Royals team to over 3.5. Beautiful. Plus 270 Royals double result. Here we go. The Yankee collapse. I like the Royals again tomorrow. Stroman. You really want to bet Marcus Stroman? This guy second half. He starts out with a nice 3 ERA. He's been brutal since. Who's got the ribbies today? Sal Perez driven in both. Well, that's not helping all my ribby props here. I mean, Perez plus 145 is nice, but come on. I need some of these other guys to get in here. Witt's playing. Tommy Pham is leading off. That's not good for 225. Where's Hunter Renfrow at? All right, he's batting what? 5th. Gurriel's batting 6th. No Furman though today, huh? No Money Earman Furman in the lineup? And no Blanco. I wanted a Blanco. The Yankees can't lose. Yes. Oh, they're going to lose. I'm taking Lugo tomorrow. How do you like that? How do you like that, Michael B? We got the Football Friday scrolling on the bottom. Live on Winner Circle YouTube channel. Me, Victor King, Marc Lawrence, 1 p.m. Eastern. We're going to cover some NFL, but of course, the chat goes. So if you're there early, you'll hear our 3 free picks. We're going to jump right into the free picks for like the first 10, 15 minutes, run through them. And in the comments, because everybody wants to come in with all types of games. And Mark and Victor, they bring a lot of info. I'm short, sweet, to the point. No, that team stinks. Why are you betting them? There's nothing else to say, right? We don't want to bet the Colorado Buffaloes. We think the Bears stink. Carolina Panthers should be disbanded. All right? My 2 guys are going to come in. We're going to roll out a database, and they're going to let you know why precisely for you analytic and statistical guys. You don't like the truth. You need something to back it up as opposed to me telling you that Colorado's a hot mess and Deion's going to be out of here after this year. You will see the cut and dry, it is what it is guy, and then you're going to see the guys who are going to go deepity deep. Like a bit, you're a little Lugo bias there, Sean, but a nice price to get there. Career year at 34 years old for my guy here, right? Total career year. Pitching pretty well. Not bad year for him. You want to talk Stroman. 5.79 ERA last 7 for the guy. 180 whip. 5.38 ERA last 15. This is a Stroman second half. This is what he does. Your first half of the year, That's great. He goes 5 innings, gives up a run, and looks really nice. Oh, look at this. He's having a nice year. No, then he hits a wall, and he starts giving up 3 runs in those 5 innings, and his ERA balloons because you go 5 innings, and the score's giving up 3-4 runs, and then what? Then they got a tired-out Yankee bullpen coming in to bail him out. Get out of here. Get out of here. Give me the 120 with Lugo. Niners moved up to 4. It's up to 4 now, huh? I'm seeing 3.5 still on DK. Nevada Maverick. Do you think Deion takes another job or just quits? He's done. He got into coach because of his kids. Where's he going? Where's he going to go coach? Who's hiring him? Oh, I'm not going to take questions from you because you're questioning why we can't run the ball. I can't recruit offensive linemen. Yeah, the band can't play their music because I want you to play my son's rap song. Play my son's CD when he scores instead of the bands here on scholarship who come here to play. Yeah, he'll be a great. Yeah, he's a great. He'll be wonderful at another school. Come on, who's it? You think his son's? People think his son's going to be top 5 drafted. Who in the right mind is drafted? I mean, Jerry Jones will probably draft him, but he just paid Dak all the money, so he probably draft him just to have Deion around. Why would you want this act? You're already a bad team who's ever picking 1 to 5. You already got problems. You want to bring this circus to town? No way. Florida State. Why is Florida State? The guy can't coach. Florida State already got a guy who actually was sort of a coach. He does bad. He doesn't have a quarterback. Why is he going to Florida State? Florida State will be Florida International if Deion goes over there. Take Memphis this weekend. That's like Deion's at Colorado. They allow him to do whatever he wants. When was the last time people talked about Colorado? Cordell Stewart. There we go. And who's wide receiver? Was Michael Westbrook, right? Cordell Stewart to Michael Westbrook. Cordell goes to the Steelers. Westbrook was to the Redskins. Is that 1990? Back in the day? Yeah. I'm still seeing 3.5 here on this line. Even ESPN bet has it at 3.5. 43.5 here for the total. 43 on DK. I like the under still. Give me the under. Give me the under. There's my point prop. There's my Debo receiving yards prop. All right. I'm going to wrap this puppy up. That's what we do on Christmas. That's because that's what I'm giving you. A nice Christmas gift here on a Money Monday, NFL Week 1. So every Monday, I'll be here. Now, obviously, we want to get some people to come join me. We'll see how that works out next week. But I think as the season goes on, guys will want to jump on. I think you spring things on the last minute. People are like, hey, I got plans. And again, it's Monday Night Football. I could be doing other shows. You could be getting ready for the week. But listen, thanks everybody who popped in here. You know I love all the comments. Michael B's always checking out. Michael, you have a good night. Thanks for popping in. So remember Cordell Bond to beat Michigan, seeing 4s overseas. 4 overseas in the game. If you like the Jets, get the 4. I don't think it matters here. I want to say Jets outright. Tomorrow, me, Chip Trimbus, we got some Major League Baseball for you here on the Winner Circle YouTube channel. And then on Friday, the live show. Me, Victor King, Marc Lawrence, live at 1 p.m. Eastern. So 2 lives a week now. Friday live, the Football Friday, and Money Monday will be coming at you. And there you go. You see that. Those of you who watch me, I always have trouble selling myself. I don't like to pat myself on the back and get all excited about things or get too down off losses. But premium picks are available from me, gamblersworld.net. Go get them. Weekly pass, 3 730-day packages, all guaranteed. Don't show profit. Credits are back. There you go. And I just happen to have, I think, 15 college football and 10 NFL up for the weekend. So you can't beat that for a 7-day package. Go get it. Money management, people. 7 days. Can't beat the price. I will see you all tomorrow with Chip Chirimbus here on Winner Circle. Hit the like button on the way out. Follow us on the YouTubes. It's YouTube and on the X's, the Twitter world. Appreciate everybody popping in. Good luck on your bets. See you tomorrow.